How's it going, guys? It's C at a WWE Smackdown review from last night, so let's get started with it. So Smackdown starts off with Paige coming out, the Smackdown general manager. She comes out, of course, addresses everything from Backlash, and then says it's time to look forward to Money in the Bank in 6 weeks. And of course, she announced that there'd be 2 qualifying matches for the men and 1 for the women. So to find out which Smackdown stars will compete in the respective ladder matches. So the first one to come up would be Miz versus United States Champion Jeff Hardy. This match, it was back and forth. In the end, Miz would counter a Jeff Hardy roll-up into a roll-up of his own to get the 3 count for the win. So now Miz is qualified for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And Miz has won it before. Miz won it back in 2010. Maybe Miz can do it again. Maybe it's time Miz makes that WWE title relevant again, like he made the Intercontinental title relevant again. Will it happen? We will have to wait and see. So yeah, as of now, the men's field is now Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, and The Miz. Next up, we get the women's qualifying match. We get Charlotte Flair versus Peyton Royce. Of course, back and forth match. You had Billie Kay interfering. You had Peyton Royce counter Charlotte's moonsault, but in the end, none of that mattered because Charlotte Flair would put Peyton Royce in the figure 8 leg lock and get the 3 count for the win. So now Charlotte Flair, in 2 nights, it's went from losing to Carmella Queen to qualifying for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So far in the women's match, the competitors consist of Charlotte Flair and Ember Moon. Not a bad field so far. Next up, we get a one-on-one match. We get Cesaro versus Xavier Woods. A back-and-forth match. In the end, Cesaro would counter Xavier's elbow drop into an uppercut to get the 3 count for the win. And it was also announced that next week for SmackDown, that New Day will face the Sheamus and Cesaro in a tag match. And whichever team wins, a competitor from the winning team will qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match next week. So right there. So that's a good note to keep an eye on. Next up, we get a women's match. We get Mandy Rose versus Becky Lynch. Of course, back and forth match, but in the end, Mandy Rose would hit her facebuster finisher on Becky Lynch to get the 3 count for the win. So, looks like Mandy Rose is doing well and trying to earn her opportunities at the top. And Becky Lynch's slump continues. I think we all know where this slump is going. Don't we? I think we know what's going to happen to Becky in about a month or so. I just feel something's going to happen there. Next up, we get to our main event. We get Rusev versus Daniel Bryan. So for our main event, we get to celebrate Rusev Day. That's got to be one of the greatest gimmicks in the world. So yeah, and this was also a Money in the Bank qualifying match. So yeah, back and forth match. Of course, Aiden English interfered a couple times to get Rusev out of Daniel Bryan's way. In the end, Rusev would counter a Daniel Bryan dropkick. Rusev would hit the Machka kick. And Rusev gets the 3 count for the win, and now Rusev's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So now for the men's field, half of the match is already filled up, as we have the match consisting of Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, The Miz, and Rusev. That actually looks like a good field. I don't know. Honestly, right now, I honestly think it's gonna be. I can see Miz or Rusev winning because usually it's more fit for a heel to win the match because of the anytime, anywhere stipulation, so you can cash in on a champion when they're at their most vulnerable. Usually, every time I win, I pick the best heel available. So, yeah. But, yeah, and Daniel Bryan is screwed again. It's like, seriously? Are we going to find any excuse to not put now Daniel Bryan in a title match? We're seriously doing this shit again with Daniel Bryan? Really? Really? Is this now going from 2017 to goddamn 2015 all over again? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Maybe Daniel Bryan should just fuck off for Reign of Honor in September. Because it's obvious this company is now wasting his talents. And sadly on SmackDown, the controversy between AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura was not addressed. After their no disqualification match ended in a double no countout. Actually, it was a no contest, but they both didn't respond to 10 count, but you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that's how we end SmackDown. Honestly, SmackDown, it was honestly a better show than Raw. The only reason Raw got a 10 out of 10 was because Roman Reigns didn't win in the main event time slot. So SmackDown, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, but it was the better show. I think it's the first time that I've ever said SmackDown was the better show than Raw, and yet Raw got the higher rating. But then again, you already know why. I just said why Raw got the better rating. Because Roman Reigns lost in the main event time slot. About fucking time. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about the SmackDown review. And anyone wants to know, no, I'm not going to Smash in Sarnia this Saturday. Yeah, I'm not going to Smash in Sarnia this Saturday because I gotta work. So, yeah. Yeah, but I will be doing 3 vlogs at the start of June, the first weekends of June. So, yeah, you got those to look forward to. Because, you know, Niagara Falls Comic-Con, there will be 2 vlogs for that. And there will be a vlog for the Michigan NASCAR race in June, the weekend after. So, yeah, you got those to look forward to. But, yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out. And yes, my window is open in my car, because it's a nice day, and it's like 27 Celsius. So, yeah, bye.